Guys, stop. Lola, hey, look, I've loved you since I was 10 years old. I never stopped thinking about you, especially at night. LeBron, can you step away? I want to make this official, Lola. I want you to make me the happiest furry alive, okay? I need you to say yes, okay? The girl from Goofy movie already said no to me.
Hello, Space Jam 2 fans. My name is Chris. We have here our first HD look at Space Jam 2 entitled Space Jam: A New Legacy. This is our first look images of what the movie is going to be looking like. We've had a little bit of footage come out before with a combined HBO Max teaser, but right here we have a really great detailed look of this movie, and I gotta say, Bugs Bunny in the CGI they're throwing our way here looks fantastic. Along with that, Entertainment Weekly, who is the person who released these photos, also went ahead and dropped a couple more details of what we can expect to see in this movie. So I'm gonna need your guys' opinions down below. How do you feel about them using realistic looking CGI to bring the Toon Squad to life? Do you like the vibe and feel of this movie so far? Is it one of your most anticipated? Or are you one of the people that thinks this movie's really gonna be bad? Sorry, it ain't. So like I was saying, Entertainment Weekly was the ones who had these first look images, and the first one I want to go ahead and show off to you guys right here is LeBron James, the starring man himself, in the Space Jam uniform that, you know what, after seeing all these photos and looks of the movie, I'm finally accepting the look, and I'm happy with it, even though I'm gonna miss the old traditional white jerseys. But here you have him in what essentially is a virtual world inside Warner Brothers Studio, so that's why you see a lot of kooky stuff going on. You can kind of make out this blurred character here in the background in front of the Eiffel Tower, and that is the character Space Ghost. That is a popular cartoon from the Warner Bros. IP. There's going to be a lot of characters in Warner Bros. Lineup who show up in this movie, but still, just looking at LeBron James here, how he's almost powered up like he's some sort of Super Saiyan here. The main thing I want to focus on is what the heck is going on with this silver ball right here, because this silver ball seems to be showing up a lot in the Space Jam promotional material and might be the thing that they need to get to be able to get out of this virtual world. Because there's even been some leaked Funko Pops, because you know me, I gotta stay on top of the poppin', and in there you see Bugs Bunny holding what is a silver ball. If you remember in the previous Space Jam movie, they did have a basketball that was kind of significant because it held the powers of the most popular NBA players of that time, Charles Barkley and whatnot. This time around, I don't think it'll be the same sort of thing where it powers the opposite team, but just might be the key they need to be able to get out of this virtual world. You even see here the cover for Entertainment Weekly is showing the Toon Squad. Now, before I even get to some more photos and the CGI animated look for Space Jam 2: A New Legacy, I want to tame fans and say, even though we're about to see a realistic looking Bugs Bunny with realistic CGI, they are still going to be giving us the traditional 2D look for the Looney Tunes throughout this movie. And the reason we know that is because of the plot that we have here for the film. So if you don't know the plot of the movie, I'm going to go ahead and read it to you while I show you this photo. It says, during a trip to Warner Brothers Studios, NBA superstar LeBron James and his son accidentally get trapped within a world that contains all the Warner Brothers stories and characters under the control of a malfunctioning, all-powerful force, Al G, played by Don Cheadle. With the help of Bugs Bunny, LeBron must navigate through a never-before-imagined world filled with iconic movie scenes and characters as they reassemble the Looney Tunes to rescue his lost son. Now to get back home, LeBron and Looney Tunes must unravel Al G's mysterious plan and win an epic basketball game against a team of digitally gamified super versions of NBA and WNBA superstars while the whole world watches. So this photo, what you're looking at right here, is the villain Don Cheadle playing Al G, which I think is kind of a clever way of being named AIG. We first theorized that his character was going to be some sort of Warner Brothers executive that was going to force the Looney Tunes and LeBron James to kind of make a reboot of Space Jam, but instead they're going with a different thing. When LeBron James and his son, who is right here in the movie, go to visit Warner Brothers lot on a trip, they get sucked into a virtual computer and end up in this virtual reality that contains the entire movie slate and files for Warner Brothers Studios. They even make a core point here in this Entertainment Weekly article that the movie is going to be a father-son relationship story. More specifically, that LeBron James has to deal with the idea that his son does not want to be pushed into the basketball life. That's kind of what he's doing here, but throughout the course of the movie, we're going to learn that the son wants to be his own person and not play basketball like his father. If anything, since there's a virtual world here and there's been some promotional material that involves some coding, building websites and stuff like that, I'm going to imagine that his son is a tech head and will be the key to be able to escape this virtual reality. Also, another thing I want to mention right here, if you look at the jersey his son is wearing, he is going to be playing for the opposing team. team, so LeBron James has to play against his son, and the name of the opposing team is called the Goon Squad. So instead of the previous Space Jam movie where we had the Monstars, this is going to be called the Goon Squad. But here, the piece of resistance that I've been holding back on that I think is absolutely gorgeous and stunning is this realistic looking Bugs Bunny with CGI, and I'm absolutely in love with this design. Not only does Bugs Bunny look as realistic as he's ever looked in the past before, it also isn't creepy looking or a whole Sonic first design situation. Like, I think this is as true as a realistic Bugs Bunny as you can give us, while it's still looking animated, true to its cartoon counterpart. And also the fact that this is just going to be a taste of what we get in the movie. Like I said, since they're going to be jumping to famous movie scenes in the Warner Brothers studios, their looks are going to change depending on what movie they're in. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be a movie or two where Bugs Bunny will go back to his traditional 2D design, or maybe they'll change things up a lot. Like, I'm hoping they step into the Batman universe, because we've had leaked photos of a Joker appearing in here, so it'll be kind of cool to see Bugs Bunny in that universe. Even more so, Pennywise the Clown will be making an appearance in the movie, so we'll see the Looney Tunes be in a couple of scary movies. So don't panic if you're a traditionalist who loves just a 2D look that's a little 3D, kind of like they did with the most recent Tom and Jerry movie. You're still gonna get that, but hey, for people who are wanting a really realistic updated look at Bugs Bunny, here you go, man. And like I said, he's looking beautiful and fantastic. But even looking further at some of these other photos they released, like, you can see some of the designs are going to differ a little bit, because right here we have LeBron James and Tweety Bird. That I'm loving how mad and cute Tweety Bird looks right here. But also, if you look at him, his fur doesn't seem as detailed as the Bugs Bunny one did. So he seems a little more polished and smooth out. So this could be a different part in the movie, or they just decided to give Tweety Bird a little bit of a less detail, or this could be an unfinished render of the movie. Still, I think it's kind of cool just seeing Tweety Bird in his little uniform right there. Of course, can't also go without mentioning my once former crush right here, Lola Bunny, that I think they are doing justice to her. She looks really great, as detailed as Bugs Bunny seemed to be, giving a high five to LeBron James. Now, one thing I want to read here from the article that they mention is, upon watching Space Jam for the first time in 2019, Lee was caught off guard by the original very sexualized depiction of Lola Bunny. This, in 2021, is important to reflect the authenticity of strong, capable female characters, the Girls Trip filmmaker says of why they reworked Lola, aka the team's best non-LeBron player. So, you heard it right here. It's not going to be Bugs Bunny as the best Toon Squad character. The best non-LeBron James character is going to be Lola Bunny herself, and thank goodness they are desexualizing her, because hey, I rewatched Space Jam not too long ago, and oh my god, it's no wonder we were all crushing on her. It's basically eye candy for us. The other thing I want you guys to notice, and maybe you guys can point out a lot of stuff here in the background, is that they even mention in this article, people who will be watching this game go down are all people who are from Warner Brothers movies. So you're going to have Harry Potter characters watching them play basketball. They said even Kong himself will be in the audience watching this game go down. The article even hints at some of the worlds we might be popping into. They mentioned here places like Casablanca, Mad Max, The Matrix, even Wonder Woman. Those seem to be some of the movies we'll for sure be seeing them step into. But really, the fact that they're releasing this first look is only letting me know that we're ready for a full trailer come real soon, probably after Godzilla vs. Kong releases. Then we're gonna go full throttle with the marketing for Space Jam 2: A New Legacy. So I'm liking this first look right here. I think it's really cool. I want to hear from you guys out there. What do you think of this first look for Space Jam 2: A New Legacy? Do you like the realistic looking Bugs Bunny? Do you like some of the details they're throwing in here? What movies in the Warner Brothers lot do you want to see them pop up in? Anything and everything, be sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at 3C Film Review. As always, I'm Chris. Take care.